Hey guys, this is Rob, Immortal Spawn, and today I'm going to share with you my Friday Night Magic card collection. It's going to be 15 years of Friday Night Magic promos. I started playing Magic around the year 2000 when Friday Night Magic promos were first introduced. Starting with River Boa, as you can see, it was February of 2000. We're just going to walk through each card and talk a little bit about the evolution of the Friday Night Magic promos as we walk through here. So you can see foil cards had sort of just started, and the 6th edition logo is on these first cards that we're looking at. And at Giant Growth, the expansion symbol changed to the DCI logo. And with Staunch Defenders, we go back to the 6th edition logo. And this would be the last card that actually features that. Swords to Plowshares is currently the most valuable Friday Night Magic card. And if you're not too familiar, these promos are released every month to local stores all over the world now, and they're given out as prizes to the top finishers and some door prizing, some randomization and door prize as well. And they're typically tournament staples as far as common and uncommon cards go. They usually have some impact to standard or now modern, and today feature alternate artwork, but the ones we're looking at now do not. This was the original artwork at the time of their release. We're just going through the years here. And we're about 2003. Started in 2000. A Crystalline Sliver was sort of not typical Friday Night Magic promo. This one was a little harder to get when it was first released. It was re-released as a prize later at a Grand Prix, I think in 2008, or filing for an account, Magic Online account, 2010. But nonetheless, it is an FNM promo. Now, Disenchant actually is the last generation of the FNM frame. As you see, when Smother begins, there's the FNM stamp where the star used to be on the bottom, and we'll continue with that stamp for a while here. Now, this collection was a mixture of tournament winnings when I first started playing Magic till now, top FNM placings, trades, and some online shopping and trading as well to fill it out. And still with the original artwork. Brainstorm, I believe the second most valuable card in terms of FNMs. What I love about opening this binder and just walking through it, it reminds me of the different meta games and different environments that I remember playing in, which cards had huge impact. And especially on that page, I used to run like fires and some control with Fact or Fiction, so that's awesome to see. There's a big throwback there with Curd Ape. as well as Icy Manipulator. We get into the Jund era. And some Deep Dog. There's Astral Slide. And all still the same stamp so far. Pan out. The look and feel is going to change a little bit soon. The Legionnaire I remember getting, and I think it actually inspired me to go for this collection, was at Worlds. It was in New York City. I want to say 2008, but it was around that time. I'm in the Philadelphia area. Played a lot of stores. I'll link the stores in the description that I played at growing up and currently. But I did travel to New York for Worlds and played in the Super FNMs and got a ton of these. So Remand is our next stop where alternate art was introduced. Now it didn't stick that way 100% from Remand forward, but it added excitement to the monthly promos. Most of the time the artwork is a little bit better, sometimes not so much, than the original, but either way, it's awesome to see another artist's interpretation of a staple, of a card that that we're very familiar with. Scepter there, it's a little glared out. Bloodbraid Elf with his in and out of MTG competitive play. Now Riftbolt shows this new expansion logo. You can see the star next to the Pride Mage there, and the DCI logo. So that was a permanent change, and we'll see that moving forward. And I would say the artwork is at a point where it's always alternate here. And on the Artisan of Kozilek, we see this Friday Night Magic stamp. And behind the text, it's Back to the Shooting Star. And we see that stamp for a while. Let's go for the throat. That's a little glary spot. Savage Lands was pretty sweet. Just to see as a land, and the only one. So Dismember, and the Human Wolf token. So the Human Wolf token was the first text list, um, and it was double faced. And it was some type of FNM promotion during this jump during this time. We're approaching the last couple of years here. Now, Call of the Conclave actually has the guild symbol instead of the star behind the text. And that'll be true for these Ravnica cards that we're looking at now. The guild symbols are gone. We're back to the star. And finally, approaching the 15-year mark. When I had hit 15 years, I said, you know what, I'm going to fill out the binder at least, and then possibly share this with you. And obviously decided to do that. So hope you guys appreciate the walkthrough. Maybe a couple things you haven't known about the evolving logos and expansion symbols and things. This information was taken from Magic Librarities for the most part. I'll link them in the description. It was a very helpful guide for me trying to compile this collection over time. And these two here would be the start of year 16 in terms of FNM promos, but Disdainful Stroke actually finished off February of 2015. 15 years of Friday Night Magic promos. Thank you guys for watching. I stream live on mlg.tv/immortalspawn. And yeah, I hope this was helpful, guys.